As you may know, if you've seen some of my videos, you know that I am very keen on games coming out of Europe, from countries that you wouldn't really expect having a lot of games coming from. Yet Poland is producing some of the most amazing and interesting games coming out of Europe. And Heroes from Lion Games is one of those that do promise an awful lot, being a real-time game of battle and strategy. Very interesting, and the box looks absolutely gorgeous. But as usual, are the contents worth the amount of money that you have to pay to get your hands on this game? Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. So far, just the cover is enough for me to be very, very interested in this game, I have to say, because visually it's beautiful and I am a very visual kind of person. So what can I say? It doesn't take much to attract me. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Really like it. The box itself is a little bit thicker than the standard box. Not by much, but it's a little bit, just enough to be noticeable. So that is a very welcome thing. I like thick boxes. The first thing we see is the quick start, which is quite nice because you have your game setup and then your game overview. So you can get really a reminder of what things are to come in the rules, or how the game is meant to be playing very quickly. You can be up to speed pretty much right away, which is very nice indeed. Then we get the rule book, which is quite big. And it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, very, very nice to look at. And they have used the space quite nicely to make sure that you have enough information about all the anatomy of the cards, what's where, what's meant to be doing, your heroes, your spells, your creatures, how to build your army, and then how to take actions, and some advice for your first game, which is always a nice thing to do and a nice thing to have. So although it doesn't feel at all like it is a very verbose kind of rule book, it doesn't feel intimidating by any means. This is the kind of game book that I would just go for and read in no time at all, which I really like. Last thing you have is a list of your creatures and a list of spells that you're going to be using, which is very nice indeed. Tokens. We don't have an awful lot of them, I have to say. There aren't very many tokens, and they come out very easily. The printing is beautiful. The quality is absolutely lovely. They could do it being a little bit thicker, but fine. I'm not going to complain about that too much. But they look really, really nice. Very nice indeed. And they've been coated as well, so they would be slightly resistant to any kind of dirt that you have in your hands or anything. Which is nice. Then you have the playboards. They've had the common sense to actually do them rigid. And again, they could be rigider, they could be thicker, fine. It doesn't matter in this case. These are just the boards. And I have to say they are absolutely gorgeous. They really are beautiful. Double-sided. So you can have with or without the illustrations watermarked in the background. And my goodness, what illustrations they are. They really are very, very gorgeous. One for each player. The cards, you have 3 decks. The cards are a little bit on the thin side. Again, this is something that doesn't bother me at all because I am always going to sleeve the cards. And even if they were very thick, I would still recommend to do that because you have a black border, and that means that when you're playing with them, if you have any ear dogging, they will be very obvious. Having said that, the illustrations are absolutely gorgeous, really beautiful. And the only aspect of the art direction or the design that I would change is I would have where it says wounds +1 here, for example, I would have that here at the top because it's a little bit easier to see. Your eye doesn't have to be going all over the place. But then the ability of the cards is at the bottom. So the one thing counteracts the other. The number of illustrations is huge, and they really are beautiful, beautiful illustrations. In the creatures deck, again, more creatures, lots of them, and every single one is absolutely gorgeous. I am so in love with that Hydra. It's absolutely beautiful. Very nice indeed. Lastly, but by no means leastly, we have a number of dice. Now, I am really taken by this set of dice because A, I like dice, and secondly, because the iconography has been engraved, it's not just painted, and they have some very, very cool icons in here. The only thing is that this one in particular, the purple one, is a little bit difficult to see. It's okay now in camera because we have the light falling on it, but it's a little bit on the dark side, so you have to be a little bit careful. It's nothing major, it's nothing that's going to ruin the gaming experience. I just have to keep it in mind. But anything else, all these customized dice, they are absolutely gorgeous, really, really nice, and they feel very nice, very meaty and weighty in your hand, which is lovely, lovely to see. So as you can tell, it's a game with not a great deal of components, but the components it has, they're just gorgeous, really very, very beautifully illustrated. Protect those cards, and you're going to have a game that will last a very, very long time. So from the production point of view, I like this a lot. Yes, this is a big box, but it's the standard kind of size box that will take the standard type of space in your shelf, which is okay. Making it smaller would have been difficult because of the size of the player boards that you've been provided. So I am not going to complain about the size at all. I think it's very well worth it. So Lion Games, many congratulations. That I really like. Well done indeed. Thank you. And thank you, viewers, for being there. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can keep you updated when we upload a new video, and please do consider to become one of our Patreons because this website and this channel needs your support to keep going. But until the next time, please do enjoy your games and see you very soon.